Each inhaler type requires a different cleaning method to make sure that they work properly and do not spread infection.
Some of the inhalers only require regular cleaning when the mouthpiece is dirty. These include Respiclick, Diskus, Press Air, Twisthaler, Flexhaler, Ellipta, or the Turbuhaler, which should be cleaned after every use. When these inhalers are dirty, clean them by wiping off the mouthpiece with a dry tissue or dry cloth. Do not run the inhaler under water or through the dishwasher. This can damage the inhaler and cause it to not work properly. The Respimat inhaler has slightly different directions for cleaning because it's the only inhaler that uses a wet cloth or tissue. To make sure your inhaler is clean, wipe the inside and outside of the mouthpiece with a damp cloth or a dry tissue only at least once a week. Allow the inhaler to air dry after cleaning. Do not rinse the inhaler in the water, and do not use the dishwasher because this can break the inhaler. The remaining inhalers should be cleaned once a week to make sure the inhalers and spacer work properly and do not get clogged. These include a metered dose inhaler, a spacer for a metered dose inhaler, and the Handihaler. Making sure your metered dose inhaler is clean will help prevent the mouthpiece from clogging. First, remove the canister from the mouthpiece. Next, remove the cap from the mouthpiece and run warm water through the mouthpiece and cap for about 30 seconds. Do not clean the inhaler using very hot water, and do not use a dishwasher because this can melt the inhaler. Gently shake off excess water and allow the mouthpiece to air dry. Put the inhaler back together once dried. To clean your spacer for your metered dose inhaler, twist off the mouthpiece portion of the spacer and pull off the flexible back of the spacer. Place all 3 parts of the spacer in warm, slightly soapy water for 15 minutes. Rinse off each part with clean water and shake off any extra water. Leave all parts standing up to air dry. Do not use a towel to dry off any parts of the spacer. The spacer is dishwasher safe. Once dry, put the spacer back together. The Handihaler has special cleaning instructions. First, open the dust cap and mouthpiece. Open the base by lifting the green piercing button. Look in the center chamber for capsule pieces or powder buildup, and if you see any, tap them out. Rinse your device with warm water, pressing the green piercing button several times so that the center chamber and piercing needle are under running water. Tip out the excess water into the sink. The inhaler must be air dried. Leave the dust cap, mouthpiece, and base open by fully spreading it out. Do not dry your device with a hairdryer. Do not put it in a dishwasher. Do not use the Handihaler before it is completely dry.